my friends, I am the Dungeon Tutor. Welcome. Today, I'm answering question number 29 from RPGaDay, the 29th day of August, and today's a brutal one for me. The question is, what is an awesome gaming app? And I don't use apps. I am very low tech, and I believe that's fine because it's about how you get into everybody's imagination. And while there are certainly some very useful apps, there's none that I've ever found to be essential if you have a piece of paper and a pencil. You can do almost anything you can do with apps. But, that being said, PDF readers are great. I think what I'm using right now for my PDF reader, for my ebooks, is, I think I'm just using the Google, whatever the Google is. I Google, and it lets me see whatever I need to see on my screen. There are dice rollers. There's a lot of generic dice rollers. There are dice rollers specific to particular games. For example, Fantasy Flight's Genesis game has a dice roller, so you don't have to go out and buy the special dice, which I think is noble. They don't replicate the fun of rolling dice, though, so I don't use those if I can avoid it. And I'm sure that, things like Roll20, some people absolutely love having their character, if they're playing Dungeons & Dragons, right there on their screen and being able to track it. Cool. I don't use them, but cool. There's a lot out there. There really is. I wish I could help you with that. I'm not the guy. You want to find a guy who's up on all the technology and finds the usefulness in them. Me, I'm old. Well, I'm not really old, but I'm old enough that I just want to keep using my stuff and I'm happy with it. I have not found anything that's as good as just having the materials on hand and using them. So as a result, that's where I'm at. The only thing I branched into once, I used, and I don't know if this counts as an app, but it was off of a website, so it's a browser app maybe, called Obsidian Portal, that I used to track some information for a campaign that I was running, but I quickly got tired of just typing in what I had already written and I stopped using it. So I'm afraid I don't have much for you, my friends. I really don't. I do encourage you, though, if you are of the technological mind and you want to use a variety of apps, there's nothing wrong with it. You're not cheating yourself out of anything. It works. My setup works for me. You use what works for you. But I wish I could help you here. I do, but I have relatively little to help with. So, I have only one thing, and it's not an app. It's a website. Tabletop Audio. If you want great gaming music, I don't think they have an app. I could be wrong. They might by now. And if they do, cool. Go with it. But outside of that, yeah, that's what I've got. So I have Tabletop Audio open, and I have my little Bluetooth speaker on, playing the music to my players. That's as close to an app as I go. So, all right, my friends, that's what I've got. So hope you liked it. It's kind of a non-answer, and I don't feel great about it, but it is honest. For all these wonderful technologies that we have, quite oftentimes, if you're not playing online, or even if you are, sometimes that digital stuff separates you from other people. So, to each their own. But, hopefully you saw a spark of humanity in this that you connected with, and you want to see more. In which case, I would urge you to like and subscribe to my channel. Notify yourself when I have future videos coming out. That would be fantastic. Comment, what apps do you use? What do you think I'm missing? Because I'm missing everything. Even though I've browsed Google Play and the iTunes Store, Apple's App Store, I've never found anything all that compelling. And if you think there's something I'm missing, and I'm sure you do, by all means let me know. Clue me in. I can learn. I'm not incapable of it, and I'm not so grumpy that I refuse to learn on principle. Just haven't found that thing yet. So, I hope to hear back from you. But more than that, I do hope to see you again in future videos, because that would be great. Once we're done with this RPGaDay, I'll keep making Dungeon Tutor videos, and hopefully you'll find good content that you'll enjoy. But between that next video, my friends, and this one, I hope that you, yes, you, get a chance to roll some dice, to play some games, to have some fun, but stay safe out there, my friends. Until that next time, farewell.